episode 119. Well, Wednesday night, if you're listening to the podcast, it's Thursday morning. The golf is starting, but it's episode 119, April 3rd. It is National Tweed Day. Happy National Tweed Day to all those who celebrate, and let us be the first to wish you a happy National Tweed Day. Not tweet, tweed, more like the clothing. We have more information on that. And I'm sick and tired of us being disgusted with ourselves and being complete and utter jabronis because we missed Palindrome Day yesterday, and we didn't even celebrate it. Yesterday was 4-2-2-4, and if you go backwards, it's 4-2-2-4. How could we possibly miss Palindrome Day?
I'm going to say this. Technically, we didn't miss it. Because if you go by the correct way of saying the date, it is 04-02-24.
024?
So it would have been 4240. No, 422040. So it wouldn't have been a palindrome. So we didn't miss it. We're still good.
Okay. I'm kind of a little disgusted with myself. I realized that today whenever I was at work, I was looking and I'm like, all right, what's the date? 4324. Oh no, it's 4224. We missed it, and we were all about it. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay. We played DraftKings. We're trying to win the Millie. We're gearing up for next week. The Masters, we've got that going on. We did win a contest last week. We're in the contest this week. We've got DraftKings ready to play tomorrow. Buku is here. Buku, big hockey guy. Buku knows about the fight. Couple of things before we get to the most important part. I'm AK. G.U.Y.S here. Tex is here. Our little song, damn, blame it, I just blew it. I was riding down the road in our town, and I'm behind an ice cream truck. Let me tell you a little story here. It's this neon green ice cream truck. And I'm like, man, who doesn't love an ice cream truck? And so I pull up behind this ice cream truck going toward a stoplight. Well, the stoplight, the ice cream truck is going to go left. And I pull up right to go straight through the light. And lo and behold, boys, what do I hear this ice cream truck blaring out of its speakers? Do we have the audio? You weren't prepared for this.
I was not.
I've got my window down slightly, and this is what I hear playing out of the ice cream truck. I kid you not, dude. You cannot make that up. I just turned my head slowly to the left to look at this ice cream driver, and I started just nodding. And I had this big grin. I was like, that guy has no idea what he just did.
Well, or you didn't realize he was listening to the podcast.
He could have been. I don't know. I do wear my Millie Goat stuff pretty much around town everywhere. So, but yes. All right. I also want to give a proper shout out to Nate, listener. He does listen to the show. He's the one who did the crawdads or crawfish the other day. Crawfish boil. Delectable. He did everything he needed to do. He was 7 different kinds of smokes. So shout out Nate. That was awesome.
He's actually country.
Yes. He hunts and fishes and does crawfish boils. But he is a Chiefs fan. Sorry about your team. Won't be Kansas City anymore. We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But,
see ya.
And one more thing before we get going. That's enough of G.U.Y.S slander calling me Luke Bryan. I've been getting rizzed. Is that Rit? No, not rizzed. Razzed. I've been getting razzed. I've been getting razzed online about Luke Bryan and that nonsense. So, Mr. Money,
name where I was wrong. What part of my statement was wrong?
Locate the lie.
I'm not Luke Bryan.
Find the falsity.
Look, I've seen Luke Bryan before, and I've never seen you and Luke Bryan in the same room.
Now, I was in a Luke Bryan music video. People forget.
I'm just saying then.
Spring break
I know?
20-something. I don't remember when it was. Years ago. Time to take my drunk ass home. If you go, I don't know, around 2 minutes in the video, there's a very slender and lean looking man in a Speedo with a cowboy hat on standing in front of the stage. You can't say it's me, but I know I was there. And I know I was the only one wearing a Speedo with a cell phone tucked into their Speedo.
Oiled up.
I was oiled up. Okay. All right. Tex, I see you have this on the Salute Your Sports, so we're not even going to bring that up. But I don't even care what we do because right now, big news in the NFL.
Wait,
big news.
Let me go ahead and address the elephant in the room,
which is Alabama in the Final Four, unique mascot.
I know y'all. This is what you want to talk about, so I'm going to go ahead and address
I have a whole list of questions here.
G.U.Y.S, Tex, Millie Goats podcast here. Question for you: will the Bills make the playoffs this year?
We'll talk about the Bills later in the show, but I know y'all want to talk about the breakup that happened today.
G.U.Y.S,
huge breakup today.
G.U.Y.S,
iconic duo broke up, and you guys are here to talk about it first and foremost. And all I gotta say is you better play Justin Thomas at the Masters because he's gonna have a new caddy. Breaking up
Stephon
with
Diggs?
Bones. What
Stephon Diggs?
an incredible story headlined to today's news. JT and Bones broke up, the most iconic duo to break up today. I can't believe it. You better play JT in the Masters.
Notes apped it too. He notes apped it.
Tex, Millie Goats podcast. Will the Bills make the playoffs?
Oh yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
You guys gonna draft? You guys gonna draft a whole new crop of receivers or something?
Yeah, dude.
G.U.Y.S, Millie Goats podcast.
Give me read you a stat and tell me why I'm not worried about it.
Who is Josh Allen going to throw to?
Look, let me read you this stat. 2023 Stephon Diggs, weeks 1 through 10. He averaged 86 yards a game. Okay. He had 7 touchdowns.
All right.
And the Bills were 5-5.
That's not going to get you in the playoffs.
And
5-5 is not 2020.
That was weeks 1 through 10.
Yeah.
Weeks 11 through 18, Stephon Diggs had 45 yards per game. He had 1 touchdown, and the Bills were 6-1. So if you think that I'm worried about Stephon Diggs being gone, you got another thing coming. We're locked and loaded, boys. I'm not worried. Not worried.
Okay, I have a follow-up statement, not even a question. First of all, let's just put that right there on the bottom.
I didn't say they wouldn't. I said we were making it.
You just said you didn't say that they would, though.
I said there's not a doubt we're making it.
Okay, 3
Check
things.
The tape.
No, 3 things.
You said 1.
Already the rumors. Already the rumors. Josh Allen considering the Giants.
Ooh.
I saw a tweet. I can't remember who from, and I have no idea the source. But
you
now
also said Josh Allen was pregnant last week. So
the window. Well, I haven't seen anything that. I haven't seen anything that would tell me any different. Let me address that tweet that I saw that I didn't fact check at all. It basically just said Josh Allen, the Bills' window is closed for their Super Bowl. He's considering the Giants to reunite with Brian Daboll. Thoughts?
Not going to happen.
Okay, second thing.
First of all, how can the Bills' window for the Super Bowl be closed when we haven't made the Super Bowl? Don't you have to make the Super Bowl for that window to open?
Since Jim Kelly got married. Second question.
I know, that should scare you for Brock Purdy.
J.A. didn't even know about the trade. Is there?
That's false.
Another tweet I did not fact check. Is there?
Bean said that he called him and talked to him about it.
That's not the report I saw. So there's conflicting reports in the Bills front office. Are things?
Well, considering Brandon Bean said that in his press conference, came directly from his mouth.
Okay. Third thing, where do the Bills get off? Trying to ruin all of our team's season. And let me paint an example for you. The Bills traded Stephon Diggs so that the Niners would have to keep Brandon Ayuk. That's crazy, man. I can't believe that happened. Secondly, it ruined the Cowboys because now the Cowboys are no longer the best team in Texas, which they haven't been in a long time in the NFL. And thirdly, nobody cares about the Vikings anyways on this podcast. Sorry, Dylon, but somehow it ruined the Vikings season. I didn't really go into that deep. I just wanted to know where the Bills get
they're
off.
thinking that the Bills are going to go after Jefferson, which I don't think we have enough money to pay him.
No,
But
you did unload a lot of money. You did unload a lot of money
for next
you only
year.
got $3 million
for next year.
Yeah, for next year.
We're 31 dead money this year, which whatever. We were going to be strapped for cash this year anyway, so it doesn't really matter. What I'm going to go on record and say this.
Okay. Let me change this.
I believed in Houston last year at the end of the season into the playoffs. But I'm not a believer in Houston long term. Because you really find out how good people are in the NFL seasons 2 and 3. So now everybody, every defensive coordinator is going to have a full season to watch C.J. Stroud and the offensive coordinator because that was his first year calling plays. So a lot of people didn't know, his schemes and how he does things. So I'm going to be interested to see how real Houston is. And now they just got a big problem unloaded on their hands. A guy that wants the football and is going to have to share it with 3 other guys that want the football and a running back that wants the football.
So you're saying this is a real inside sabotage job by the Bills to take down what people thought would be a premier contender. I'm just not a
Houston Texans believer. That's all I'm going to say.
Here's what I'll say about it. They also signed Danielle Hunter and some other defensive tackle. I can't remember. Here's what I'll say about it. I just want people to keep the same energy for one quarterback in Houston that they all kept for one quarterback in San Francisco. When C.J. Stroud has all the talent around him, 3 wide receiver ones, a Pro Bowl tight end, a Pro Bowl running back, 2 elite offensive tackles, a very good defense, a good head coach, supposedly.
Who is the Niners wide receiver one, the third one?
Juwan Jennings, dude. You want some? Come get some.
He is not Kittle. A one.
Or Kittle.
If you would have said McCaffrey, I would have let you slide, but that's not.
No. Stop. So they have all this. C.J. Stroud's going to be elite. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so C.J. Stroud gets all the credit in the world when they win, probably. But yet Brock Purdy is a game manager. So why are we not keeping the same energy with Brock Purdy whenever C.J. Stroud has all this talent when Brock Purdy supposedly had all this talent? So I'm saying if C.J. Stroud doesn't get to the Super Bowl, he's not as good a quarterback as Brock Purdy.
Well, the AFC is harder than the NFC, so.
Oh, no, it's not.
Come on.
No. No chance. The only AFC division that's worth anything is the AFC North because that's the only division the Niners can't beat.
And that's the worst division other than the AFC South.
We're going to find out this year. You mean to tell me a division with Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Justin Fields, and Russell Wilson, Joe Flacco sometimes, and Deshaun Watson is just barely better than the AFC South?
Yes.
No. You're out of your mind, dude. Where's the AFC East rank?
Hey, top 2.
Who's going to call the plays?
Joe Brady.
Is he going to know what to do without Diggs?
He didn't use Diggs when he called him last year.
That is very true.
Diggs
was pretty much eliminated by the
calling
Bills.
the plays.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not that concerned about it. Especially look, I will say this. People are I think it's a 50-50 split. Some people think we got more than what we should have gotten for Diggs. I don't think we got enough. He might not be a 2, but if we could have gotten a 3 and a 4 and just sent him, I thought that would have been fair. I think giving up 2 extra picks with him just to get a 2, I wasn't sold on that part of the move, but I think we're got a little bit more draft capital to try to move up and get.
That's what Two Bills Drive is saying. They're saying that they have added more draft capital to trade up for another young wide receiver.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or trade to get T. Higgins or try and get Jefferson.
Or something like that.
I think those are our
make
3.
another move.
Yeah.
That's what Two Bills Drive is saying.
Butch, thoughts?
They're half in, half out too. Sounds like you've been reading Two Bills Drive.
I don't even know how to access that site.
Butch, thoughts? Uh-oh. We can't hear Butch. We can't hear him. He's got that big mic energy. All that mic.
Big mic, low voice.
No audio. No audio on Butch. He's mime. His mime's telling him to no. But his body's telling him yeah. Leave the headphones on for dramatic effect.
Mine's telling me no.
There he goes. Thoughts, Butch, on how the Bills got fleeced?
I really don't care.
What about how Cowboys are now the worst NFL team in Texas?
That's a false statement.
Just your opinion. So
yeah. Hey, worst trade. Diggs to the Houston Texans or Merchant of Death for Brittany Griner. Go, J.Vi.
Griner was worse.
You coward.
Just because Diggs hasn't killed anybody.
So Diggs is going to take his big old swinging personality.
Well, that was funny. I saw a tweet today, and somebody made a monologue of, and it was like, "We're gonna miss you," and it was just like a bunch of pictures of Diggs' Bo Hostler. So it was just really funny.
What a golf segue. Oh, man. Okay. Anything else on the Bills completely unraveling before our eyes? J.Vi is the meme. J.Vi is the meme of that dog.
Do you think 2024 is now a rebuilding year?
Oh, have they started the rebuilding process?
Yep.
I mean,
already.
I would say we're restructuring.
Are they going to bring in Cam Newton?
And how's it going so far?
Oh, J.Vi just got muted. He got censored. He's putting his finger up. That's one Bills drive. When he's going to count to 2 Bills drive. I don't know what he just did, but he's muted. So now
we're going to go with not good.
Would you fart?
Are you there?
Yeah, we got you.
Butch asked if you Dan Orlovsky.
My headphones got messed up.
Uh-oh.
Y'all keep going. I gotta get out and re-enter.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
All right. J.Vi's going to step out.
Next thing.
Which pees in. All right. National Tweed Day. Some people think the observance celebrates the senator turned crook William Boss Tweed. Others believe that National Tweed Day celebrates the fabric. Now, originally produced in Scotland, the durable textile was initially hand woven, and here are some famous people that wore the tweed style: Sherlock Holmes, James Bond, Indiana Jones, and guess who else, Tex? Professor
Davy Crockett.
Professor Ratigan, one of the greatest villains of all time.
Oh yes, absolutely. The best, one of the best Disney villains of all time for sure.
Yes, do Ratigan.
Great song. Great singer
song.
too.
Also, this from the comments. Don't forget the Eagles. The Eagles, no, they don't. They don't have a chance.
Find me another criminal mastermind that can get a whole group of hooligans to sing together in tune like he did.
And then build a blimp, build a Hindenburg.
Yeah. And almost take over London. Find me another one.
Single-handedly. Being
without magic.
1/100th the size of a human. I don't know if that's the exact
find me another one.
Specifications. Okay. On the show, Salute Your Sports, Water Cooler Debate, DFS Deep Dive, because we're on a heater right now, boys. I mean, we're primed. We're peaking at the right time for the Masters. How Dare You's, other relevant sports news. We got the Final Four, Inter-Squad DraftKings Jamboree, the WOAT-A-MAKER. You can see the standings. J.U.Y.S is taking the lead, I think, because I forgot to enter a NASCAR lineup.
No, I didn't
stop
win
stealing
that.
our.
Did I? Did I win that?
Oh, or maybe we're tied. We might be tied.
I think we're tied.
No, Dylon won it.
Yeah,
I might have updated the wrong number. Anyways, sorry, Dylon. I took away one of your wins. I guess we'll just have to keep it as is. Stop stealing our intellectual property. RG3, Barstool, the Golix, and that James whatever Jay Kuda guy who stole our mascot thing. And unblock us, Reddit college football, you cowards. All right, now that we've already gone through the Bills' demise, it's time for Salute Your Sports. Shh. Breaking news. CEO Stats chimed in. After this trade, I believe 6 of the 8 Bills picks in the draft are day 3 picks, and they'd have pick 28 and pick 60. Not a lot of draft capital to trade up with. So
we have like 10 draft pick. Oh, we just traded 2 of them.
Fleece.
Can confirm Shambles City.
Yep. Bills lost the trade war to Russia also.
Look,
did
the CEO of Stats
did the solar eclipse.
Look, all he's doing is deflecting. The CEO of Stats is deflecting. And he's deflecting because his team has Russell Wilson, and Justin Fields as their quarterback.
Combined name
a more dynamic duo.
I think I would rather have Pickett and Trubisky.
You have Trubisky, MVP.
We have him. We have 2 MVPs on our team. See, and you guys are worried about Diggs leaving. We got 2 MVP. Hey, Mitch Trubisky can play wide out. He's fast.
Is this going to be the comparison season for Mahomes and Josh Allen, because Mahomes did it without any receivers? So if Josh Allen doesn't get to the Super Bowl without any receivers, can we finally put the debate to bed that Brock Purdy and Patrick Mahomes are better quarterbacks than Josh Allen?
Well, Brock Purdy's not.
Dude.
And Mahomes
Niners are in shambles. They were trying to get them more help. They couldn't even sign right from the Lions.
Mahomes is a better playoff quarterback than Josh Allen. I'll say that. Not regular season. We own him in the regular season.
No chance. No. Oh, Salute Your Sports. Here we go. First, before we do that, the 23 leg parlay didn't hit.
Oh my God!
Shockingly.
Can we not do a betting segment?
No. Nope. Parlays. We are not the parlay goats. I'll tell you that for sure.
I wonder why.
Yeah. Well, 23 leggers, you don't have a very high, hit rate, but they're still really fun to make. But they're also really annoying because it took forever. And I probably
do like a 23 and me.
CO Stats rebuttal. Steelers will move Fields to wide receiver, and they will have more wide receivers than the Bills.
That is a fact. I can't argue that. But I said we were moving Trubisky to wide receiver first.
Oh, that's true. So who's the better wide receiver, Justin Fields or Mr. Trubisky?
Ooh.
Who played baseball in high school?
Russ.
Whose dad was a major league player? That's really the question. All right. I had some other notes here. We'll do the Final Four later for the mascot update. Who wants to salute first?
I mean, if y'all are talking about the fights, Tex can go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's fresh. It's fresh.
Buku was asking about that.
The start of the game, Rangers Devils. The backstory is Rempe, the big man for the Rangers, gave a little elbow to one of the Devils players the last time they played. So at the start of the game, almost the whole ice drops gloves. Drop of the puck, and then goes into an absolute bar fight out there. It was beautiful. It was beautiful hockey. Exactly what we grew up watching, what makes hockey great, because everybody's talking about it. That's what hockey needs more of. And good rivalries are built off of things like this.
Yes.
Good old-fashioned hate.
Yes.
So it was great. And then 5 minutes later, guess what happened?
Ooh.
Another fight.
I think the
So
CEO.
we had dudes getting kicked off of the ice all over the place. It was great. They panned up to the stands to a couple of old goons. One dude had like 4,000 penalty minutes, and they were up there talking about how great it was. They both had to go change pants after that whole session too. So it was just a great section of hockey to get people talking about hockey again at the right time as we come to the close of the season. So the fights in hockey are back, and I love it. I'm here for it.
14 minutes into the game, and there was only one shot in 6 fights.
Yep.
And it's the talk of all social media. Everybody's like, wow, hockey's awesome. It's like, yeah, this is pretty much what hockey is.
Yep.
Tell us something we don't know. I agree. And the Rangers won the game, and those sweaters that they're wearing are absolute filth. And they have the most points in the NHL. And Shesterkin's back.
And they'll lose before they get to the Stanley.
I don't want them to win the Presidents.
And you still have to shake your head on TV for your bet that you lost last year.
We all know what happens when you win the President's Trophy.
It's true. Buku agrees. Tex was preaching. He put on his Texas tie, his 10-gallon hat.
Yep.
And acted like he was from Texas.
Preach.
All right, who wants to go next?
I can go. I'm going to do my salute your sports
every time, dude. Every single
to a preemptive how dare you, because really I have 2 how dare yous today, so I'm going to use one now for my salute your sports. And how dare you to the San Francisco 49ers? Because everybody thought for the last 2 years that they came up with this leave the locker room, put your stereo on your shoulder. We got swagger. This is me coming out bumping. Come to find out, it wasn't them. It was America's team, the Darlings, DJ Burns Jr., NC State. That's how they've been coming out. People just didn't have eyes on NC State because they haven't been very good. The Niners stole it. No. Straight from his shoulder.
No.
How dare you to the Niners?
No. This is salute your sports. You're saluting the Niners for inspiring probably DJ Burns to do that.
You kidding me? So DJ really, Burns didn't make enough money to afford a stereo. He's using a little Bluetooth speaker.
No. DJ Burns has vending machine business.
Little waterproof one?
Dude, yes. That's how they were walking. The street coach was walking out with like a little speaker, like a Bluetooth speaker, and they were just like trying to have a little riz, and they just wasn't working out.
He's going to have enough money now, though. He's got 6 NIL deals.
Did you see that he did like a autograph signing? And the place that he did it was at Applebee's. The line was out the door.
That's awesome. He was probably sitting there just crushing endless chips and dips or the burgers and fries.
Oreo shake.
That's Applebee's. That's Applebee's baby back ribs.
No, that's Chili's.
That's the
Chili's.
And the bottomless chips.
What's that guy that sings the song? It's a date night on the Applebee's, whatever.
The Oreo
shake.
He does a dance. I don't know what his name is.
Whatever. Hunter hate? No.
This is how I know you're not country.
Because that's not country music. I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, that's your song.
And you're not country because you know that it's not.
I didn't claim to be country. I'm blue collar.
You're blue collar? So you can't be blue collar and country? Or can you be both?
No, country's more blue collar.
Walker
Half price apps.
I had to think about it.
That's what it was.
Walker
Brandon's here.
Is the name.
How's it going, buddy?
DeBruh.
You a hockey fan? You must say that fight. Hockey fan. He looks like he's a hockey fan, probably. Okay, I'm going to salute seniors because 2 weeks ago, we put out a tweet on our account that said, I would love to know which team has the most seniors in the NCAA tournament. We're doing research. And come to find out, the NCAA tournament Elite 8 starters, 24 seniors, 4 juniors, 10 sophomores, 2 freshmen, 18 transfers, 16 fifth-year players. 12 of the top 13 scorers in the Elite 8, seniors. So salute to us for should have done that research before the tournament started to pick the brackets. We were thinking about it, though. We just didn't want to do the legwork. And that goes to show you that all the teams with all the talent may not be the ones that make it the farthest.
Yeah, we've known that for years, though. The teams that end up winning have the most experience.
That's why Kentucky's only won one national championship with Calipari.
Yeah.
You're supposed to agree with me, Butch, and not just dunk all over my salute your sports.
That would not be how that would not be how we interact with each other as friends.
That's true.
And Anthony Davis was, he grew 7 inches before he got to Kentucky. So he was coming in as a guard. And then you get a gift, huh?
How does that relate to the seniors?
Because that was the only year that Kentucky won.
Oh, okay.
Was with AD, and you had
I was there.
Yeah, right.
You know where that was?
Indianapolis.
I thought it was in Texas. I thought it was in Dallas.
Oh, I don't know. I was just guessing.
No, we were in Indianapolis one year.
Yeah, when Duke won it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It was in Dallas.
Oh.
So, hey, another point for me ahead of Tex.
Dude, you're a Cowboys fan.
Wow.
You came down with Diggs.
Texans guy.
You just got dropped off in Dallas.
I'm driving to San Antonio though for this golf tournament. We want to talk about that?
Ooh, yeah. Hey, Brandon, thanks for tuning in from Wisconsin. I bet he's think he's a Packers fan?
Dude, we have a Culver's down here, man. It's pretty good. It's from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, he's probably a Vikings fan.
Bush, did you have a salute?
Dude, I'm going to salute the Niners being in shambles.
How did this turn from the Bills completely disintegrating in front of our very eyes?
I'm here for it. Let him speak. Let him speak.
Okay.
Let him speak.
Because they went after the tight end for the Lions, trying to put the Lions in shambles.
Oh.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't even sign them because the Lions said, we get the last dibs. So whatever offers, we have a chance to match it. They matched it. So the Niners are in shambles. They can't even get people to come to their team anymore.
You as a Cowboys fan with the worst team in Texas are going to come up here and bash the defending NFC champs and the 5-time coward.
AK.
What?
Text from the Millie Goats. Question.
What?
Do you think that George Kittle is clout chasing by trying to take pictures with Caitlin Clark?
No, he went to Iowa.
No, dude, he's clout chasing.
Would you not?
He's clout chasing.
Would you not take pictures with?
Wow,
we didn't take pictures with Armani.
Denial.
We didn't take pictures.
We did other stuff with Armani.
We did sit down and eat cookout with Armani, though.
Yes, we did.
Multiple occasions. Bear is here. There we go. All right, Brandon's Packers confirmed. Bucks, Brewers, Badgers.
Prove it. Don't even have him in your profile pic.
Yes. All right. What are we talking about here? Let's move. Let's go. Water cooler debate quickly.
Dude, I wasn't ready.
You serious?
Sorry.
Oh my God, you're an idiot. Are you kidding me?
Wow, the Bills really got us off on one there. Okay, water cooler debate segment. Everybody knows we ask a question, we put it up on Twitter, people vote on it. But first, before we do that, bear with you did not miss this. Here it is.
Oh God,
the dad joke. You know why the HVAC guy has a journal?
Because he's got tear ducts.
Because sometimes he just has to vent.
Oh no.
Oh, I did tell an HVAC joke before. Let me tell you. You know why the HVAC guy is always unorganized because he couldn't get his ducks in a row.
Yeah.
Be here all night.
Oh, no.
Okay. Last week, GOAT type of dip name, the winner, the champion, Tex, with Lip Missile getting 40% of the votes. Skinny Dip was second with 30%.
Told you.
Razorback was 20%, and a hog was 10%. and there was a lot of clamoring for why we didn't use Fatty, and I had to admit that Dylon stole Fatty.
He did.
Did
you put it in the poll
prior to? So we have to give credit where credit.
Did you put it in the poll though?
I can only put 4. I can't put 5.
Also.
Oh, okay.
Here,
AK once again.
Rally Rub.
Yes.
Yep.
Rally Rub. Fan of Caddyage.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
That's its time.
So Tex, hang a banner. Do you want to do a victory lap real quick or no?
Yeah, it's good to just like today I was out there on the ice and one of the first things that I did was threw in a nice Lip Missile to get me started.
To relax the muscles a little bit.
Yep, relax the muscles a little bit.
You haven't even gotten to that. When are we going to get to you returning to the ice for the first time in probably 20 years?
25 years. I was thinking about it. It's been 25 years since I skated competitively.
Whew.
And I got out there. This will be my victory lap. So I get out there and I'm skating and I'm like, okay, I'm feeling pretty good. And like a few minutes go by and I'm like, all right, I'm kind of burning right now. So I skated for a little while longer and I sat down, took a break, and I looked up. I was like dripping sweat. I had a jacket on and just a helmet and pants, like no pads. Yeah, just a bucket, mitts, and my boots. That's all I was wearing.
Extra tough skates.
Extra tough skates. And
terrible ankle support.
I sit down totally gassed after skating around out there, making sure I still have my handles and toe drags and my shot and stuff. And I'm just dripping sweat after going around with the boys out there. And I look up at the clock and I'm like, God, we got 40 minutes left of this open ice and I'm already gassed. So I skated around out there, and after about 15 more minutes of just doing that, we did a 3-on-3 scrimmage that turned into like a 4-on-4 scrimmage, and a few other guys joined in. And I was smoked by the end of that. Absolutely smoked. So I spent like 15 minutes before getting loose, stretching, running up and down the ice beside the rink to get warm so I could stretch really good.
Ooh,
and
but
I was just trying to get warm. You don't go out there cold, but I got there. I was still able to catch an edge and everything like that. But by the end of it, I was struggling.
Did you score?
I was struggling. Yeah,
you sweat a lot anyway.
Yes.
True.
And I was absolutely drenched.
Can confirm.
I was absolutely drenched by the
end
of that session.
I didn't realize it was
ice.
I didn't realize it was ice. I thought you were going out there with blades.
No, I was out there. I was on blades of steel.
I was thinking rollerblades.
That's how you should have showed up.
I was out there on the ice getting it, dude. It was fun. It was really, really fun. So if I ever get a chance to get back out there again and do it, I will. And I threw my hat in there. I was like, if you guys ever need an extra for a pickup for a game, because they have like a beer league. I was like a low level beer league. I was like, call me up on a late Saturday night game.
What about?
All right.
Did they have goalies?
No, but you could come out there.
I don't want to ruin the league, but I'm not letting any goals.
He stinks at goalie.
No.
Wait a second. You had no goalies?
No, it was we had like a little net, and we put that net in front of the big net. So it's like a 2/3 the size of a regular net, and so we put that backwards. And in order to score, you had to shoot around that net.
Okay.
Hey,
during the scrimmage.
3-on-3 is a lot of ice.
It was tough. There was a couple little kids out there who were just smoked. Like by the end of that, they were gassed too. But I was probably the most gassed dude out there because I was not. I'm not
all gas, no gas.
Yep. It was good though. It was good to get out there and
do
that.
Good for you. All right, go the water cooler debate question this week. Everybody, be prepared. What is the GOAT type of box? BOX box. Any takers to go first?
You lost.
Yeah, you go first.
All right, I'll go first. The GOAT type of box is the boxer puppy. I'm going straight for the jugular, boys. Boxer puppy.
Wow.
You're gonna have to deal with trying to beat that for next week. The boxer puppy is one of the greatest puppies to ever grace planet Earth, and good luck trying to beat that in the comments and in the voting. So the GOAT type of box is boxer puppy.
Next to the GSP pups.
Also cute. Also very cute. But we did discover that the bully breed was the number one dog in the world. So sorry about that.
It's because people can't handle GSP's energy.
Wow, dude. Now you're calling out all of America right here on the show? That's a bold move.
They're high energy, man.
They are. I was at that. I was at the crawfish, and he had 2 GSPs, and they did not stop. I swear I threw a lacrosse ball 40,000 times, but it was awesome.
Yeah. And
I did it every time, too. They'd come back, and I just whoosh.
And every time
Launch a
they'll
howitzer.
bring it back.
Yeah. Arm felt good, too. Got a lot of whip left. A lot of miles left in this whip.
Yep.
Who wants to go next?
Butch.
Yeah, I'll go. Greatest box is my headline box. What's in my headline?
Okay.
D in the box.
The penalty box.
First,
oh, shit.
The D in the box.
You cut the hole in the box.
Yes.
Then you put your junk in the box.
Oh, I got you.
Step 1, cut a hole in the box.
You open the
Step
box.
3.
All right, who wants to go next?
I'll go. I'm in line with Butch, and I was going boxer briefs because as we've talked about, it is vasectomy season.
Oh, you need support.
And having a vasectomy, you need that support. So what's better than a GOAT pair of boxer briefs?
I agree. Tex, round it out.
I'm going with box turtle. The North Carolina official state reptile.
Very true. Very true. And also probably the most commonly commonly captured wild animal that turns into a pet. We have one from the comments here. Soapbox. Penalty box.
The
Hot box.
bin.
Hot box.
Dude, I heard like a weird fact
Goalie
about box
I
turtles.
don't know who Edifi is. Edifi says.
What is it, Butch?
That they'll only travel a mile in radius their entire lifetime.
What?
The box turtle?
It makes sense, though.
Because they live in a box.
Yeah, they're in a box.
Box out.
Oh,
like Burns.
Yes.
Oh, boom box.
Oh, like
also
NC
Burns.
State.
Aha. Turtles. Maryland used to be in the ACC.
Yeah,
they just
Terrapins.
Scott Van Pelt, box glasses, bad beats. We suck at parlays. Okay, let's talk some golf.
0 for 10.
Hit that ice cream music.
We get leggy, which we try to leg them out.
Dude, I'm telling you, too many legs.
Out of the batter's box.
Yes.
Baseball's back. Ronald Acuna. Bryce Harper. Okay.
With a box of Cracker Jacks.
T-box. Speaking of boxes, T-box.
T-box. Yes. Sandbox.
Let's get to the T-box. Let's go.
T-box. I like that. Sandbox also on a golf course.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Quickly. San Antonio Oaks course. Valero, Texas Open. 144 golfers. 9 of the top 20 are in it. $9 million purse. Driving distance. Length still an advantage. 293. 7th toughest course to gain approach. Tricky pin positions. 54% driving accuracy rate. Misleading because the birdie, the rough, you can play from the rough here. Birdie or better is 21%. Second least penal rough on tour. Average approach is 164. Par fives are the toughest on course. Very difficult to go for the green. Lowest going for green, G.I.R, girthy greens, only at 11.5%. And the bunkers are cavernous, so they say. So we take all that. That is from Ron Close at PGA Splits 101 on Twitter. Follow that man because he puts out some of the greatest freeze stats you've ever seen. And the Model Maniac is also phenomenal. Byron Lindeck. He's awesome too. All right. G.Y. Damn it. G.U.Y.S. Guys. Golfers up your sleeve. Shall we bring up the DraftKings scoreboard here? Somebody fill in for me while I do some technical stuff. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yep. So what he's doing is we pick our guys. Each one of us picks a guy, plus Dylon picks a guy. Then we play. Some of us, me for example, I play this lineup in our listener league. So if you play in our listener league, I will play this lineup against you for $1. But
$4.
I think some of the other guys play too.
It's in the description of the show.
Yes, he did.
Okay, yes, he did. Okay. Should I go first?
You can go first.
Or should we let? Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm going to go first with the won't miss the cut. Yeah, we can. Let's let Dylon go first. Kick us off, Dylon. We're going to kick it to Dylon right now.
Dylon.
Okay, here's Dylon.
All right, boys and girls. We're back for another edition of Dylon's Dark Horse. So last week I gave you Adam Long. Now, he did not finish in the top 20, so I will take the heat on that.
No.
But he did make the cut and give you 4 days' worth of points. So despite what AK may say and want to rip on him, he won his contest with Adam Long in his lineup. So this week I'm going to give you another one. This one's not necessarily as cheap as Adam was last week, but I'm going to give you
first name basis.
El Cerro Lucas Glover, the gloved one, all right, for 7,300. Now, the past 3 times that he has played the Valero, he has made the cut. He has finished in the top 20 2 of the last 3 years. Now, in his last 5 tournaments, he has finished in the top 40 4 of those 5. And last week, he finished 11th. So we know he does well in the Texas heat. And it's going to be hot this week. And he's going to be sweating. And he is the king of the sweaters. So, Dylon's dark horse this week for 7,300, Sir Lucas Glover.
Sir. All right.
Hey, let me tell you this.
There you go.
Because we're not going to let Dylon get away without getting ragged on. When Dylon sends that to me, I can see how many times it takes him to record it. That one was 5.
I was going to say the over-under has got to be 3.5. Has to be 3.5. 3 or 4.5.
That one was 5. So
I love it, though. That's the commitment.
Hey, he did it, though.
Hey, you know how many times it took me to do it on my recording for Dylon? 1.
Ooh, the gauntlet has been thrown, Dylon. You have to give us the first recording next time, no matter what.
I'm a better Dylon than Dylon is. Yep, no matter. First cut.
Identity theft is not a joke. Oh, man. Okay. Dylon on the board with Lucas Glover, and I just want to say that I trusted him, and that's why I played Adam Long. I trusted him. So although I gave him you know what, it's because I expect him to give me guys that will make the cut. And I'm not going to sit there and hold his hand the entire golf tournament and be like, "You're okay, buddy. You're okay. Thanks for giving me a really good pick there. You almost had it." No. Make the damn cut. That's what the hat says. Not get close to making the cut. Not, make the damn cut. Okay.
Cut adjacent.
Exactly. Don't just, we had a bad front. No, shut up. Make the cut. Anyways. All right. I'm going to give you a guy who won't miss the cut in a million years. Now, let me go down a little wormhole here real quick. What do you need in Texas? What do you need in this heat?
An
You need a big
umbrella.
cat.
Cowboy hat.
No. You need that's the Arnold Palmer, Butch.
A swimming pool.
You need a big cat in San Antonio, Texas.
A big
What kind
cat.
of cats? What kind of big cats? Maybe a bobcat, maybe a puma, maybe a cougar, maybe an ocelot. One thing stands true. You need a wildcat.
Ooh.
The state with one of the most dense wildcat populations, Texas. Bet you didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Who went to Arizona and is actually a wildcat?
Mike Bibby.
Cable
No.
love.
True, both, but not
Gronk.
playing this weekend. Well, let me rattle off some more stats for you. MyNameStats.com says Texas has the most Ashleys in the United States at 31,000. Whose name rhymes with Ashley? Who went to Arizona
Lashley?
and is a wildcat? Yes.
Nate Lashley.
None other than Nate Lashley, who scrambling from the rough, 12th. Driving accuracy, 5th. 2 straight top 21 finishes. One last week was pretty high. Can't remember the exact number. But Nate Lashley is going to be a guy who will not miss the cut. I forgot what his price was, but I know it's down here. Somewhere down here. Give it to me. There it is at 6,200. Right there in your lineup. Nate Lashley heating up. Big cat, wildcat. Ashley, common name in Texas, easy to wear, easy to just cross out add an L to your jersey. All you Ashley show up to Texas. Who wants to go next?
I can go.
Do it.
So, my hang the banner on the course guy is someone that you could argue already has a banner hung here because he is a winner at this course. He is making he's played enough events to have his jersey hung. This will be his 500th career start. I should have looked back on Butch for this after last week, but he has good course history, very good course history. He is making his 18th appearance at this tournament. He's made the cut 16 times. He has 13 top 25s, 7 top 10s, and a win in 2016. And he is runner-up 3 times. So if you want a guy that hangs the banner on this course, you need to look no further than 6,400 Charlie Hoffman.
I got lost in your sauce right there. I forgot I had to put him in there. I was lost.
Charlie bit my finger.
Charlie. Yes, dude. I looked at him, by the way. I was like, I thought you were going another guy, too, that has good course history here that I also looked at. Who wants to go next, Tex or Butch?
Yeah, I'll go. I'm going to go with course history. Guy's been playing great golf the last few weeks here. Kind of flying under the radar, in my opinion.
Mark Hubbard.
He's got, yes, exactly. Novak and all those guys. But anyway, Lauer down there way too cheap. But
is that who you're?
It's a water horse, which is a gator. None other than Billy Horseshit.
Ooh.
Where's he at?
8,900.
Like 8,900.
89. Okay, going up. Go okay.
Dude, he's been creeping up there.
Dude, he has. I played him last week.
His log. Like he finished top 10 this last week, I think 7th.
Dude, I'm not gonna do anything with his log.
His game log.
So Butch.
Hey, I did give you an example of the state that you're infatuated with, of Florida. You keep talking about turning it sideways. Hey,
and Butch,
talk about log in. Talk about log in now.
Talk about Butch bringing the podcast full circle. He just tied Billy Horschel to Stephon Diggs, leaving Buffalo to Texas.
Oh, is Horschel a Buffalo guy?
He was in the pictures with Diggs. that person did the tribute goodbye to.
And his first name's Billy. Love it. And he's got it in the box. All right, because he's from Florida. And your log. Open the box.
Logs, hogs, frogs. Let's go. Jump on it.
Hey,
hop to it.
What type of shoe does a frog like to wear?
Yes. Please tell me.
An open toed.
Yes, that went hen dog on you right there. Oh man, that's great. That was riveting. Okay.
Somebody just choke.
Oh, who Orlovsky'd on screen? Tex, please go.
Let me tell you what you need to win a Texas tournament. A cowboy.
Ooh. Or
to make the cut. Yeah. You're going to have to win. He's got to make the cut.
Texan.
You got to have a cowboy.
Yeah, we just want to do good in the regular season. We don't want to finish.
This guy epitomizes the Cowboys right here. Go ahead.
Get us to the weekend.
Look, he is 160th in strokes gained total. Tee to green, 161. Off the tee, 171. Approach to the green, 146th. Around the green, 94th. Putting, 120th. Total driving, 114. But
caution to the wind.
Let's take a little
terrible
trip.
Argument to put in your lineup.
Let's take a little trip.
This isn't miss the cut.
Let's take a little trip down memory lane.
He's got hockey legs over
2023. He finished in this tournament. He finished 10th. 22. He got cut. 21, 17th. 2020 was canceled though. In 19, 17th. 18th didn't play. 17 didn't play. 16 didn't play. 2015, you guessed it, didn't play. But my guy,
so plug him in there,
who has made 4 consecutive cuts so far, 4 consecutive cuts, is Ricky Fowler.
Ooh,
Cowboy from Oklahoma State. Gonna be
this. I was
my Seymour Putts guy of the week.
Oklahoma State. Yeah.
8,000.
This guy is exactly like the Cowboys, who had all the hype, always his year leading up to the year, and then falls short, which is sad because I love Ricky.
Hey, gonna make the.
And I will never be on a show that mentions Ricky Fowler and not say bring back the all orange. You have to do it.
He's got to bring back the all orange.
I don't. At this point, you got to try it all.
Yep, get out there with your Pumas, and
he did win last year.
Also
Pumas in Texas. Mm-hmm. Wow,
they're there.
Ooh.
They're there.
Yes.
Wow, look at the signs. Oh my god,
he's got dual citizenship here. He's a big cat, and he's a cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa,
we parlay in this one, boys.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, top 40s.
Top 40, yes.
Top 40 with these 5. And then we're gonna obviously.
20s.
I think FanDuel's has a make cut, miss cut.
Oh, all right.
Well, I don't know that everybody's
I thought you were done with FanDuel.
I'm not.
I mean,
we will get. I'm not
$5 today
for the purpose.
There you go. Boost it, dude.
My wife is listening this far into the show. I'm done.
Boost line is it anyways?
Yep.
Oh, Boost Coup. I bet Boost Coup. That'd be a nice little. There you go.
Yeah.
So this is a lineup where we put all these guys in here. J.V. will play this, but we're not saying build this lineup. We're just saying when you're building your lineups, consider these guys. Yes, because Tex just laid out probably the worst argument I've ever heard to actually play somebody in your lineup.
He's got history.
Okay. I used to be a baby. Does that make me,
It makes you an expert on being babies.
You act like
right.
one sometimes.
It's true.
So we're not saying play this lineup. We're saying take these guys and consider them in building your lineups whenever you need to maybe save some salary on some other golfers that you may want to play.
When you don't need
we'll get the tweet out.
13,000 left over.
Yeah, you did. I mean, you could play Rory if you wanted. Nope. I got to slid over so you can't. I got to slid over so you can't see it. I got to slid over. Huh? You want to see?
So,
oh!
Everybody's kind of thinking that Rory's, he's gearing up, like we've been saying all along. He's getting ready to go into the Masters full throttle.
Well, he just hired a new swing coach. I can't remember who it is. I forget his name.
I've been waiting for the. I had this thought a while ago.
JT changed his caddy too.
Yeah,
we talked about that.
Did you?
Yeah,
the biggest breakup of the day.
Yeah. Nope. Yeah, that's right. I couldn't get my internet working, so I had to switch to the phone again.
But
there you go.
I've been waiting to ask this. I've just been waiting for a good opportunity, and since Butch brought it up, if Rory never wins the Masters, will he be the Dan Marino of golf?
Yes.
No.
Ooh.
Hey, you know who's grouped up with Rory first day? Ricky. Elevates his play.
Don't play Ricky.
No. I'll tell you who a better example of that would be J.U.Y.S. Because Rory's this is to complete a career Grand Slam for him.
That's what I'm saying.
I would say it would be Xander. If Xander,
but the Masters is the Super Bowl of golf. So if Roy never wins the Super Bowl of golf, would he not be Dan Marino?
You think it's the Super?
I think there's 4 Super Bowls.
Yeah,
I think that the Masters is bigger than every other major.
The Open Championship's pretty big.
Only if it's at the old course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because there's really not a course to compare to Augusta to get you prepared to play Augusta. But anyway, that's too far ahead. We got to stay with Valero here.
Let me ask you this. Wait, no, that's next week. Never mind. By the way, I'm going all in on the Masters. I'm going all in. Just be warned. There's going to be a sizable amount of lineups that I'm going to have in the millie for the Masters.
Good for you.
Y'all ever golf Myrtle Beach? Brandon with a question. Playing Caledonia, Polly's Plantation, Prestwick in a couple of weeks. No, I've never played any of those.
Ooh,
has anybody played those?
I played Plantation, I think, or Sand Hill.
Yes, Bear with the machine gun. Yes.
In Miami.
Bear's asking.
Let me tell you why.
Miami.
Because for the Masters, we have to know live players.
Ooh, good point.
So you got to see who's playing hot.
Got to see who's riding hot. Exactly.
Yeah. All right, let's get this out of here, correct? There you go. Text and screenshot it. That's okay. I'll leave it up. All right. Just for the record, the guys, 22 of 30 on making the cut. And Justin Lauer, Mark Hubbard, back in the field again. So we can't have Lauer on yet because he will be on, but I don't know if he's going to be. What if we do maybe next week? Hopefully he wins it, makes the Masters, so does Hubbs. So go check out our interview with Hubbs. But we've provided some pretty good making the cut dudes. Any other notes on that, or do we want to get into how dare yous quickly?
Let's do how dare yous.
All right. Hit it.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare me? How dare you? How dare you?
How dare you, sir? You're gross.
How dare you?
How dare yous? We just cuss up a storm, basically, in this, and whatever makes us mad for the week. Could be sports related, could not be. So who wants to go first?
I'm going to go first.
Go ahead.
My how dare you goes to us. We're supposed to be the guys who carry the flag, the banner for those sports that don't always get remembered. And how dare us for totally forgetting to talk about and pick teams for the Frozen Four.
Disgusting.
The tournament started last week, and we totally forgot to pick teams. So how dare us? That's on us. But the 4 teams left in the tournament, which we are now going to have to pick live
Michigan's
on air,
one. I know that.
are going to be Boston College, Michigan, Denver, and Boston U. So who wants who?
Give me Denver. Shout out Hubs.
Oh,
Colorado.
man.
I want Denver.
That's
who are the other three?
Boston U, Michigan,
that,
Boston
Butch.
College.
Go Blue.
Michigan. I'm going Michigan.
You guys got a paper, rock, scissors for it. Or
Paper,
heads
rock,
or
scissors,
tails?
right here.
I'll go BU.
Okay,
All right,
BU.
Boston University. That leaves Boston College for me. All right, so I'm Boston College all in. Let's go.
Let's go Denver's.
Let's go Boston College. Let's go.
Oh.
All right.
Good one. All right, who wants to go next?
Hey, you me get a box?
Yeah.
Hey, box seats.
Box.
Box seats.
Oh, box seats.
Yes, Michigan State is out. They lost to Michigan. I watched that game.
Little brother.
They would definitely be out with us not listing them as the last 4 teams remaining.
All right, I'm going to go next.
Yeah,
I want
let's
to how
do
dare
the show,
you.
Machine Gun.
I want to how dare you to just tires in general. I swear if I have another flat tire on this truck, I'm just going to call it quits and mail it in for the week. Yet again, I had another flat tire, which is probably my second in 2 weeks. I don't know where they keep coming from. I don't know why
terrible driver.
I don't know why it keeps happening, but I have now put at least four more new tires.
Checked your driveway for nails?
Yeah, dude.
Pay attention to where you're going.
No, my mother-in-law comes down here. She's got this little magnet thing that she runs along the road and picks up nails. So I know that
like she's searching for gold.
Well, she might be missing some.
Why don't you do it?
Bebo, I knew he's gonna be. What he of course. Bebo, of course. He would tune in for this. You need a winter and a summer set. We know Bemo's got tires on deck, dude.
Facts,
I
Bemo.
swear,
Facts.
I have put so many. I'm so sick and tired of them. I pulled out of my driveway and I have one whatever pound of tire pressure, and I have to back it up and drive carefully, plug it, and then next week, boom, another tire gone. So I've replaced.
You got nails somewhere in your driveway, dude.
So wait. So you get one flat tire and you've replaced all 4 of them?
No, over the course of like the last year and a half, I've replaced all 4 tires because of flat tires.
Why can't you just plug it?
Because it was on the, there's a limit to where you can put the plug.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you can have the tire
tractor
shop patched on the inside.
Well, I just bought a
one's
new
not in
tire
the
'cause I
wall.
was so mad.
Okay.
I'm so sick and tired of filling up my tire every time I have to get out of the truck. Look at these guys. Buku.
Hey, Butch picked Michigan. I'm BU.
Hey, bear with a machine gun. There you go. Not Michigan fans. Okay, J-Vi, you need to go next.
Yes, my how dare you goes out to the sorry, they got Michigan on my mind. The Portland.
They're in your brain, dude.
Hey,
you got him, guys. You got him.
The Portland regional for the women's tournament. They painted the 3-point line wrong. They messed up the paint for the court, and they got called out on it. And it's like, how are you going to be the host of the tournament, the Sweet 16 and Elite 8, and paint the court wrong? How dare you?
That was
your chance to shine. Hey, nobody's hotter for television ratings right now than women's college basketball. Yes, that's a fact. And that was their chance to be, this is Portland. They showed what Portland was. We know who you are, Portland.
That sounds about right, though.
Aren't there about like 5 times as much revenue coming in this year as last year?
That I don't know.
For the women's?
I caught the back end of something on the
what
radio.
What was it before?
Well, for the women's, like they do what they do is they only have 2 sites for the Sweet 16 and Elite 8. And they play 2 regions there. So that was supposed to go into next year or the year after, but they were talking about redoing it to be like the men's because they've made so much more money.
You jabronis have completely got me roasted in the comments yet again. These two, Buku and Bear, are just giving it to me over here on the side. Can't.
It's facts.
BMO, I think it was BMO that actually did it.
Can't hide money. Nail in the tire, just buy a new one. And Buku.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
It's out of control up in
He's
here.
mad because I said little brother comment.
Oh, J-By's not even a Michigan dude. He's a
Go
was
Blue.
Clemson, now Georgia, sometimes Michigan. He doesn't even
go
know what
Big
he is.
Green. Go Big Green. I love that movie.
What, Marshall?
No, the Big
Tulane?
Green.
The soccer movie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
dude,
the soccer version of Sandlot.
That is, you're exactly right.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
And the Mighty Ducks is the Sandlot version of hockey.
Mm.
Do they have a basketball Sandlot version?
Coach Carter.
Brandon, Butch P, question for the
Taking a big rip.
dude. You mean a Dan Orlovsky rip, Brandon?
He's getting rizzed. He's getting rizzed.
BMO. Hey, yeah, BMO, tell him, dude. Pick a team, J-By. Pick a team.
Hey, learn from the best.
That's right. All right, Butch P, did you have a how dare you?
No.
No. Okay. Any other relevant? The women's 3-point. The Chiefs. We have to talk about the Chiefs, dude. They voted to not.
Oh yeah.
Not fund
taxpayers.
To not raise the taxes to cover the stadium, so the Chiefs might be on their way out. The fans.
I'll leave it.
Put it back in there. They put their balls in the owners' courts and said, "Your move. You're not going to raise it again because y'all were lying to us the first time."
Look, one way or another, this is what's going to happen. They raise the taxes or they raise the ticket prices.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
And everything in the stadium. So it's like.
And now you pissed them off. Now you pissed them off even more.
Yeah.
But why do they want to cover the stadium? That's like part of the thing.
They want
about
to cover part of it. I mean, it's happened in every city.
Yeah.
The Panthers are dealing with this right now too.
That's why they're going to London.
Well, the Panthers need to be handing out tickets and stuff.
The Panthers or the Jags will be overseas.
Whoa.
That would make me so happy if the Panthers left. I might root for them.
Oh, Quags. That would be incredible. We could really give it to them if the Panthers were an overseas team. We could really.
Wonder if he'd keep his tickets.
Yeah, but you think about it. I mean, you go to a Panthers game, and it's everybody they're playing. The opposing team has the home field advantage.
Did you see this? Bear with Machine Gun says Taylor Swift's going to swoop in and pay for the stadium. Oh my gosh!
Oh no!
But he also chimed in with another one.
I don't want to hear it from you, dude. You can't be spewing off this.
Kansas City defeat the Chiefs before Purdy? Good question. Great question.
The only team that can beat Kansas City in the playoffs at home is the fans.
I wish I had my stuff set up. I'd be shooting that gunshot for Bear Machine Gun here.
I don't want to hear it from J.Y. or anybody because Purdy got the closest of anybody.
Oh, yeah, because that always wins you a championship.
He put him ahead. It was a defense that folded.
Hey, happens to the Bills every year.
Anyways.
So wait.
You didn't learn from our mistakes.
What a fan you are. So you're
I believe in Purdy.
Yeah, but you're not rooting for your defense. You just threw them under the bus. How dare you?
They deserve to get thrown under the bus.
There you go.
You should be paying Kansas City taxes to keep them there.
You should be voting with the fans so that you can get them out of Kansas City so the Bills can finally make it past the divisional.
They would still be in the same
You wouldn't
division.
even go through a table in Buffalo whenever we were there.
I'm grandfathered in, dude.
No,
where would they go? Where would they possibly
You didn't
go?
even smoke weed when you were at Candlestick. You're not a fan.
What if the Chiefs?
It wasn't legal then.
The Panthers? Hey.
The Chiefs replaced the Panthers?
Yeah. The Panthers go to London. The Chiefs come to Charlotte.
And then the Chiefs get mad. because nobody will pay the taxes either.
Pay for a new stadium. So they're going to Germany.
What if the Chiefs move to Dallas and compete with the Cowboys, and then the Cowboys
two
are
teams
the third?
in Dallas. Two teams in Dallas.
Chance,
I like
dude.
it. I like it.
They despise each other.
They have to share a stadium. The third team is going to be the Dallas Cowboys, the best team and third best team in Texas. Wow. And also, Barrow the Machine Gun says, bring back the Nordiques.
Oh, yes.
One of the greatest names in sports history.
Quebec?
Quebec Nordiques. And also, Tex, I just wanted to say this. Penguins are in must-win mode, correct?
Yep. Must win.
Must win. Sabres are done, right, J.Vi.?
They're already out.
Yeah, they're out.
It's over. They're dead.
That's been like the last 15 years, for sure.
Well,
yeah. I think it's the longest drought in hockey. By a lot.
I did want to I did want to. All right, we got we're the second best show on Rumble right now, sports.
I did look it up. I forgot I had it pulled up. If you win the President's Cup, since 2013, the President's Cup winner has lost without even making it to the semifinals. Oh wait, I'm wrong. The Rangers made it to the semifinals and lost.
Oh, point in my favor, buddy. Let's go Rangers, baby.
But they lost in the semifinals.
Question. Serious question. When do the playoffs start?
There's 8 more games, so like 3 weeks.
I was going to say they start in April. I forgot that it's already April.
So when the playoffs start, because I don't know how long people have been following our show, but AK made a bet last year that because he shaved his beard during the playoffs. And the Rangers ended up losing. So he said if the Rangers lost, that he would shave his head live on our show. And he's yet to hold up to that bet. So what do we say this year?
He has to grow a beard
when the playoffs start. No, when the playoffs start, he has to shave his head for the playoffs.
Before the playoffs?
For the playoffs. So when the playoffs start, you have to shave your head for the playoffs.
I can't do the old man cut.
And you have to grow a beard with no mustache.
No, you don't have to. You can grow it back out during the playoffs. But you have to. You have to hold your end of the bet of shaving your head.
What if? Because Tex and I will be on vacation very soon together. I can't do it then.
Playoffs would have already started when y'all are on vacation.
I'm not doing it then. Yeah.
You have your son do it.
Okay.
And have your wife film so your son's face isn't on camera and we don't, deal with all that. So it's just you getting your head shaved.
Okay. We'll work out the semantics. We will come to an agreement with something before the playoffs. I'm on board. I got to figure out. I don't want to do it on air, but I will agree to some terms of that because I got to plan. I got to write it in the doc so I can cement it into my brain.
There it is.
That's what you guys should have done. You should have put it on the doc and been like, it's time to shave your head right now.
AK,
and I would have done it.
AK will shave his head right now. Wait, right what?
All right. I did want to bring this up because this was a funny story. I just had to ask everybody's opinion on this particular thing. We were riding back on Sunday, and there's this fishing shop in Kinston that is phenomenal. It's called New Sports Shop. And every time I go in there, I always look for a sale. And they had fishing poles, 2 for $49. Was it out of the question? I can't remember.
Daiwa, Penn?
They weren't Daiwa. They weren't Penn. They were a different brand, but it didn't matter. They had bigger reels. The last ones I got had smaller reels, but they were Daiwa, so they're pretty nice. But it was 2 for $49. Was I out of the question to be like, hey, let me snag a few of these. Let me get 2 of these. Because I didn't end up getting them. Because I did ask my wife first. I said, hey, these are on sale. And she proceeded to tell me that I already have 8 fishing rods and I only need to use 1 at a time.
And then I said, you can put them all out at the same time.
Exactly. And I need different setups. So am I okay to maybe go back this weekend while she's working I haven't told her this. So if she makes it this far in the show, cover your ears to go back and take the kids and get 2 fish and go.
Yeah,
get
might as well
2
buy
fishing
4.
rods.
One for each of the kids too.
Oh, that's true.
They'll grow into it.
There's 4 of us here. That's what I should have said. They're for the kids. Okay. So I think I'm going to go back and get 2 for $49.
Yeah.
I'm back. Yeah. BMO. I'm not putting that up there, BMO. You can put it up there if you want. Brandon. Oh, no. Just give everyone a fake certificate like the Packers do. Oh, that's true. That's what the Chiefs should do. Give out hey, you're owners now. You bought stock into the Chiefs. So
hey, go Pack, go, baby.
Let's go.
I've been to Lambeau. Lambeau's a cool spot. You got to go to Lambeau.
It is.
I saw Spunny play in Lambeau.
Oh, that's true. You did. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. All right. We're done. Go take a screenshot of those golfers. Don't put them all in the same lineup unless you're J.V. But maybe play some of them and report back. This has been episode 119. Go check out the contest we have that's in the description of the show to join and play against us in DraftKings. Inter-Squad DraftKings results right now. I think J.V. and I are tied with 8. Dylon has 3. Tex has 2. Butch P has 0. Recommend our show to a friend. Subscribe to the podcast. Like the show. Throw the thumbs up on the live streams. Everybody on Rumble, thanks for tuning in. Always thank you, Bear with the Machine Gun, Buku, BMO, Brandon.
Good snap.
Thanks for tuning in.
And the Mountaineers win.
Mama K, Stats, CEO Stats. Follow us on YouTube at Millie Goats, Rumble, Millie Goats, Twitter at Millie Goats, Instagram at the Millie Goats. Website, MillyGoats.GoDaddySites.com. Subscribe, rate, review. Go Niners.